Okay, this is just a real quick preamble. I apologize. It turns out I went on a little mini vacation and forgot that I would not be able to post videos on my lap from my PC when I'm on my laptop. So I couldn't really add anything. And then I tried recording videos while on my laptop. I am not sure how well the quality of those came out. But I'm going to do a couple combination posts, get us caught back up. The game's moving kind of slowly anyway, so there hasn't been a lot of turns. But for the next couple days, we'll have a couple double posts here. So here you go as we move on to the next phase. Okay, I know I said I was going to explain my UK1 a little bit during US1, but that's not going to happen today. Uh, It'll just have to come another game and I'll describe a little bit more because one, it didn't go the way I wanted it to, and two, I'm in a hurry. I'm in a time crunch in between two events. If I don't do my turn now, I will time out. So I am going to blitz through this. I've only had a chance of, I didn't even really get to pre-plan this. I only got a chance to glance at it real quickly, and what I did see is, oh my goodness, he went for Szechuan and cleared it. He went for Pearl and cleared it to the point that he had to bring his carrier in, but he took his sub as a loss. I don't know. That seems a little strange. But he brought his cruiser carrier on into Pearl. He went over here, cleared this guy, and I'm like, crud. He went into Onway and cleared it. He took Burma and took it without losses. So I'm just like, wow, okay. So the key part, and this is what I'm really looking for, is he bought two transports instead of three transports and a destroyer. So I'm cool with that. My sub made him buy, a less than optimal buy, which is fine for me. So this is my trigger since he bought two and a warship. This is my trigger to go KGF. So that's what I'm gonna do. Um, what I do know about this player is he is aggressive. He went 5-1 attack with the Germans and tried to take a one-on-one with a cruise fighter versus cruiser down here. He's stacking Karelia against odds of the Russians. So I'm gonna have to play this game knowing he's a very aggressive player. I'm gonna wipe this guy out, and let's see. We're gonna have trouble with Germany and Africa again, because he can easily blitz a tank, grab two guys, battleship, blow these guys to smithereens, and then walk into Egypt. So we're gonna have trouble with that, and we're gonna have trouble countering that. So we're gonna have trouble with India as well. Subsequently, now the good news is because he's only got three transports, he'll have less pressure coming into India. So hopefully, maybe we can stabilize that because again, I'm taking my tanks to Karelia, which means they won't be sitting here R2 to be able to come down here R3. So this game could get ugly by all means, and me rushing probably is not going to help. But anyways, we got to go. All right, here we go. Wrong button. Let's go to our purchase. Since we're taking Pearl, we're going to go ahead and take the destroyer. We always want to go ahead and get at least two transports, and we'll grab a couple infantry. Because he does have the two fighters in there. I was thinking about not even taking my battleship, rushing my battleship to Europe, but you know what? I want to soak up the shot. So we're going to take everything we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to stick on my two fighters. Okay. We're going to just clear that guy out as cleanly as we can with as minimal losses as we can. Means we're going to be targeting battleship US3 is when we're going to be looking to take out the battleship. So he's going to get a German 2 and German 3 play with the battleship and transport, which I need to keep in mind with here as well. So, all right, there we go. Let's just wipe these guys out. I'm really bummed I lost both my fighters and such on. In addition to doing Pearl. Frustrating. But this is my reward for it, I guess. Now let's just get all these hits quickly. Let's get these 4 hits fast and easy. There you go. That's what I like to see. Don't even let him return his shot. There we go. Clean the house. Let's get some misses. Of course he didn't get misses. So 1, 2, 3. Glad I took my battleship. Whew, I just realized I didn't check to make sure he didn't have a a follow-up coming in at me. So we're gonna work on getting this guy right on back. One of these guys is gonna come up here. One of them's gonna come in here. Let's grab these guys. No risk here, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3, bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the bomber can't get there. Oh, and he'll take a bomber versus destroyer chance. So we don't want to go in 2 yet either. Yep. So we're just gonna move. All right. We need to have guys. We're building 2. We got 1. Let me move. Did I move 4 up there? We got him. We can grab him. Something's not feeling right, but all right, we're just gonna go. Something to that effect, right? All right. Let me think for just a second here. Definitely gonna take that one for free, and I really want to, I just if you build it, you got to use it, right? That's my thought here. So what's that looking like? What if I moved him in here? That pretty much protects me, so I'll have 5 and an AA. So assuming things go okay here, that I could retreat if I needed to, or finish it off and have no threat of him killing me in here. What's that do to what do we got in here? Oop, come on, give me the window. What we got? 7 infantry, 2 artillery. So let's see. That's a 7 at 5 is 35 and 56. So we got a 56 versus a 32, 57. That's like dead even, right? Slight advantage to the defender in this, I believe. So, do we want to risk that, or do we want to throw that one more infantry and just give me the slight advantage, give the attacker slight advantage instead? The hard decisions in life. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's send him on up here. And we're just going to have to keep an eye if we retreat. What does that mean? So he's got, right now he'll have 4 tanks and a bomber that can hit West Russia, right? So what exactly does that mean here? 4 tanks and a bomber versus 5 infantry and 2 AA. So I've already got an advantage there. So what are we okay with him having live? That's the question. And I'm just doing a quick calculator for this battle so that I know what I need, what I can retreat with if I need to retreat. So 4 tanks and a bomber. I will have 5 infantry and 2 AAs in there, so that's where we're starting at. And then we'll see about plugging in any retreating ones if we have to retreat anybody. Alright, here we go. Unlikely, I disagree. I say it's likely. So we're looking at 1631, what, 5 hits from either side? Round 1. Five, okay. 4, okay, alright. So I should have enough that we can take another swing. 4, okay. What's he got? None. Ooh, okay. Is this retreat time? Oh man, I really want to. I went more time. Let's see. So that's 3, 4. Oh, we're probably going to kill those 4 tanks if we go again. I'd love to hit 3, right, and then him whiff. But is this better to return home with and just give him Caucasus, or excuse me, Karelia? Let's see. So he's going to have 9, 10, 13 units coming in. I got I'll have 9 sitting there. But we'll have 5, 6 coming back. Oh, gosh, my instinct is just got to kill those tanks. They're there. We hit off 4. Okay, big whiff, a big whiff, big whiff, big whiff. Miss them all. Rats. All right. All right. I didn't have time to really think about whether I should retreat or not. I probably should have retreated. I don't know. You guys can post in there and chat about it. But ooh. So he'll have 2, a bomber, and a battleship. Do I need my fighter there? 7 units versus 5. I'm comfortable with both those. What do we want over here? Do we want to? I always kind of want to lead these guys back and give him harassment here. So you got airplanes that can hit here. He's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 1 bomber that can hit here. I can make him use his units to come this way, and it'll distract him from that way. I'm going to leave my Russians there for this turn, I think. The difficulty here is if he moves all 6 here, then I'm like trapping them, right? So then they're stuck to fight over here. Maybe I'll pull some back. I'm going to leave them here. This may be risky because I'm going to get myself thin on the front, but we're going to leave them there. All right, moving along. Mobilizing. All right, there we go. All right, that's it. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Boy, this is probably not going to be a good turn. My opponent went right after me last time, which put me in another bind on time. And this is why I really don't like doing ranked. Meanwhile, the duos game just took a bitter south turn, and my solos game, although it's not necessary for me to win solos tourney, I made a huge blunder getting the games mixed up. And this is the risk I run when I play multiple games. I'm just my schedule, real life schedule, is super busy, and I put myself in these tough situations. I got too many games going, especially tough games going. Anyways, Gotta go fast here. So Germany's staying aggressive. They bought 2 tanks. They went ahead for Corellia. In hindsight, if I had time, I should have moved that AAA up there after the battle last time. Wish I would have. That would have made that a little bit more risky. I mean, it was a risky battle he took anyways, with only 1 infantry leading into it, something like that, right? Yeah, 1 infantry, 4 tanks, a bomber, and 4 fighters. Had I moved that AA in there, that probably would have made a difference there. Again, that's what happens when you rush. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to do here. Surprisingly, he didn't take Egypt. I would have stacked Egypt if I was him. I don't know why he didn't do that right there. But okay, so let's start with at least 3 guys down for India. I was thinking about 2 subs, fighter, bomber, to hit this carrier group, but yeah, I'm just gonna kill Corellia clean instead and get the bomber back down here and use a fighter against these guys. So let's see, we're gonna use up these guys, so we need at least 4 guys up here. Let's change one of these guys. Let's see. I'm going to go into the Baltic to let the UK wipe him, and let the Russians try to dead zone Corellia along with the UK here. Which means I can't really put anybody in there. I could build another bomber. I do like my bombers with UK. And he did take out one of his carriers. Shoot. You know what? We're just going to make 2 artilleries and get another fighter going. So I want to go ahead and clear this and just let US take Norway. So we're going to go, let's see, infantry tank, bring us the cruiser, bring us some fighters, bring us a bomber. And then the other one, I know, it's giving him that back free, but I really want to go ahead and kill that, see if we can't kill that guy there. Is there really much J3 threat? I'm just going to hope there's not. Because I can blitz the tank and come back here, but then again, I'm leaving that transport with the blitz hit, whereas if I blitz and come down here and bring him up, it gives me a little bit better defense. Probably not a smart move, but we're just going to do it. Everything about this is not smart. I already know that. This is not smart to play. Should we throw a 3rd one in there? Probably should, but we're not going to because we're thin. So, hope for the best. There we go. Of course you hit 2. Are you kidding me? Alright, whatever. The dark days of playing Axis and now. This is like 5 in the morning right away. So literally dark. But just a rough day. 24 hours for me in the game, between my different games. The other 2 games I had a lead in. We had a lead in, so I'm not forfeiting those games yet. We're going to see if we can do another pull from behind on those, but very frustrating nonetheless. Alright. Oh, I thought they were going to get 2 hits there too. Very sour today. We'll be back and running good next time. Alright. All right. Some people may frown on this, but I'm moving them here not to create a bug because I don't. It should not create a bug. They just have to disengage their troops. But by having them here and my bomber here, anywhere a transport goes, I'll have two subs and a bomber that can reach out. Oh wait, what am I talking about? They got destroyers there. See, this is why I shouldn't rush. At least I caught myself. Let's see. So the destroyers can hit here, here, here. They can't quite get back to here, right? Yeah, we're safe over there. So let's send you guys over this way for right now. Left those guys along too many times in the past. Oh, I haven't done the math, but let's just be safe. So we got 9 units. They've got 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Let's just go with it. All right, there we go. That's gonna be my turn. Oh, did I not mobilize? Get you up there. The next